And today is the first day of the Chinese Lunar New Year. And in 2012, we are ringing in the Year of the Dragon. And we're also getting pretty festive here in our studio 1A Kitchen. Chef Mike Chain and Nancy D'Agostino from Fusion Cafe are showing us some traditional dishes to help us celebrate the holiday.
Hi.
Nancy, Mike, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, you're welcome.
So now the first thing we have to talk about is the Year of the Dragon, and I'm very excited because I was born in the Year of the Dragon. So I decided I'd wear red because I heard that that's what you do on the New Year.
Yes, I wish I remembered.
Hey, no, it's fine, Mike. You've got a little red there
Yes,
yourself. So let's get to these recipes. We're going to start with the pot stickers first, which you told me actually symbolize wealth for the new year.
Yes, and they're shaped like a moon, like they're the treasure chest.
So this is the typical treasure chest that you would have.
Yes.
And so what would you would just normally put money in here?
Yep, money and jewelry and gold, and you just save it for the entire year.
And this is it's shaped. The gold is actually
The gold
shaped
is actually
like a moon.
shaped like a moon. Yes, yeah.
And
not
that-
like a brick. Just it's always shaped like a moon.
And that's why the pot stickers are shaped like that as well.
Yes, and they have the 5 elements. That's like the 5 colors. That's really healthy for your body. They love to add greens, black, red, white, because that symbolizes health. So you should have those in your foods.
So what would that be in the actual recipe to symbolize that?
Yeah, so in the pot stickers, they add a little bit of, there's always like in every food, they add some color to it. So either it would be, cabbage, pepper, tofu, any tomato, black mushroom, because they believe that balances your alkali and your acid in your body. So they try to, because everything with the food has to be healthy, not just taste good. It has to be also really healthy.
Serve two purposes there.
Yes. Yeah.
And now I think the next one we want to get to is the steak lo mein, which I'm very excited for because I love steak lo mein.
Yes.
So Mike, take us through this. What's in this exactly?
The lo mein?
In the lo mein.
Okay, of course, the most is lo mein, and the others is they sauteed with the vegetables. They have like a black mushroom, red pepper, cabbage, scallion, and
the
bell
banana
pepper,
peppers.
shrimp, and the steak. Yeah.
All right, so then now I'm assuming that, how do you mix this all together then? Do you put it
we
into
use
the pan?
sauteed.
All right, let's get to it then.
Okay, most we are sauteed in the wok, but here we use just the same.
Just
yeah.
using
Okay.
the pan.
Okay.
So we put everything all into the pan together.
Yep.
And then how much steak do you normally use for this?
Oh, like this one, maybe around like 8 ounce.
8 ounce sirloin.
And so now we just mix, and now is that more for the flavor in the sauce that we're going to be
we
using?
pre-made the sauce. This inside here have the oyster sauce, soy sauce, and some flavor. And this one how special one we call XO sauce. That's have the scallop, dry scallop.
So dried scallops are already in that sauce.
Already the sauce smells. The taste is pretty good. Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, and the end of that I will put plum and tomato on top of that because the steak, the meat is more acid, and so we try to balance that. And the plum and the tomato, they are alkaline, so they can
Okay,
balance.
so they'll kind of soak up the acid then. And now, Nancy, the funny thing about this, just like pot stickers were for wealth, you were telling me that lo mein and noodles actually represent longevity.
Yes, that's what he was explaining earlier, that they believe in long life and long health and wealth, so everything is with the noodles. They believe that's what is part of like their whole dinner. Everything has to inquire wealth and health in it.
I love that, how everything literally has a purpose. It
Yes,
not only tastes great, but it actually has a really nice meaning to it as well. So can we mix these all together?
Sure. Yeah.
Great. So now, would you normally, how long would this normally take you to make?
Just 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes. Yeah, while that we
So
can
it's
do
really-
the
it's
others.
really
yeah,
fast.
very
Quick.
fast. Yeah.
And now, what heat would you put this at?
Oh, the olive oil because of health.
What would you put a temperature, like medium?
Temperature,
Medium high, medium
medium
high?
high, yeah.
Right. So then you would pour the already made sauce into there.
Yeah, and saute with the vegetables,
And then you would just add all
the
of
lo
rest.
mein, shrimp, yeah.
So
And,
now I see you've already cooked the lo mein.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
is that, so you pre-cook that?
Yeah,
And now
pre-cook
how
and-
long do you cook that for?
Oh, that's about 5 minutes in the boiling water.
Just
yeah.
blanched it.
Yeah.
Just blanched it right out.
Yeah, and
so
you can
quick.
use the spaghetti instead too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's,
yeah.
that's a nice little cheat there.
Yeah.
So we can mix all those in together.
Mm-hmm.
And now, then when would you actually add the steak in?
Oh,
It's right at
when
the
they're
end.
done. So now in here, I start to do that, yeah. In the
So
same
is that
time.
just a little bit of
Yeah,
oil
just
that you
little
put
bit,
in
yeah.
there?
Yeah, to sear the steak.
All right, well then while you are mixing that together, and that you're gonna put that steak in, another thing that we quickly have to talk about are the dumplings that we also brought as
Yes.
well. Because they also symbolize wealth and prosperity.
Right, and the dumplings are steamed. So, and that's another expression with them about steam. That steam rises, and that's also it's like giving you. This is what everything that Mike was trying to explain earlier is that when you everything goes up is very good for you. Up in your wealth, in your health, everything up. The higher it goes, the better it is. And so that's why they believe steam is very, very good for you. That's why they steam the dumplings.
That's such an interesting,
Yeah,
I never knew
yeah.
that.
Steam up.
Yeah, steam up. The steam goes
and
up.
And the shape is sphere, the round one.
So you actually would put them,
And the
Yeah, in the
round,
steamer.
the round symbolizes that it's a balance of the family being all together. So that's why they shape them round. They believe round is, it's also very, very, it's something that they really truly believe brings you together. The roundness brings you together.
so there's a lot of meaning
Yes,
in dumplings
yes.
then. And it
Yeah.
seems like a very traditional meal that is perfect for celebrating this holiday.
It's actually more than 4,000 already.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, Nancy, thank you so much for being
You're
here and
welcome.
sharing these traditional meals. They all look delicious and I can't wait to try
Yes,
them.
thank you for having us.
And with these recipes, we can start off the Chinese New Year with luck and prosperity.